field day frozen pizzas.
The food court and the burritos.
I enjoy every single burrito that I have, and I look forward to them all, and I think it's just food perfection.
Our pots of kale salad and our garbanzo tabbouleh.
Co-op makes the best carrot cake. The Puerto Rican pink beans pockets.
The Bear Moon Farms bar soap.
The Zax brand chili lime rolled tortilla chips.
The Evolution Super Fruit and Greens juice.
I like the garden.
The whole produce department.
So my favorite area is also the produce section.
The orange apples that we have.
I really love the radishes.
Alden's organic ice cream and Scorcher sourdough.
The Ledbetter Scottish Red Ale from right across the river, and I really love the selection of cheeses.
And the artichoke dip.
The co-op has these soap seconds that are available for just $1 from a really awesome soap maker.
Anything that they've got in there that's more local, I really appreciate that.
When I think about the co-op hitting its 50th anniversary milestone, I have so much adoration and gratitude for first our founding members, people who saw a community need and came together to fill that need and grow it over time. And here we are in our beautiful new store, still selling beautiful local products like these local eggs here that I love. When you think about the mid-70s and the movement that our founding members started and what it's turned into, it's also really kind of mind-boggling. Natural foods and eating healthy is mainstream now. And that's because these folks saw early on how important that was as food became industrialized.
I just remember shopping in the little tiny store on Marine Drive and just how much fun it was and the sense of community and being able to get products that we didn't see in other stores.
The bulk food, some of them were in bins, these big bins that you would pull out of the wall and dig in for the flour or different things.
Our suppliers called us the closet because it was just long and narrow, just tiny.
You know, I came to Astoria in '79 and I was looking around for my resource for good quality food. So I was just really thrilled to find our co-op on Marine Drive.
I used to do banners for the co-op. That was just a lot of fun.
In the late 90s, when my family was living in Humboldt County, I would travel up north, and this would be the one stop that we made. We would just go in there and post up in the balcony on the couches and like hold court for 3 hours and just say hi to all the people that came through. And it was so integral and so important as a way of keeping connected with all the people in the community.
Before we lived here in Astoria, we went shopping when the store was on Duane Street, and we walked in there and it was just such a great experience. And I said, one day when we live here, I'm going to work here. And so now here we are.
Back at the old place, when my son was 2, we'd get bulk and I'd have him read off the numbers for the bulk bins for me. So he was practicing his numbers.
I also loved helping the co-op move. We were literally pushing carts full of food up the hill to the next location. And that was the one they were in before this space.
We started doing our Roundup for Community program our very first month. Somebody rounded up and they also made a pretty large donation of $500 to that charity, just like on the spot. And I thought that was really cool.
When we decided to make the move out west, the co-op in Astoria was one of the reasons we chose this town.
Absolutely.
Probably when the cute girl from the grocery team asked me if I wanted to grab a cup of coffee. We just celebrated our first wedding anniversary, so that one was pretty good. I got to do a poetry reading, and it meant a lot to me to share some of my poetry and my stories as a Native person living out here on the Oregon coast, because I have a dream of a more diverse Oregon coast, and one way of helping make that happen is sharing stories, being present, and helping the community see all the different kinds of people that are really here.
I think one of the biggest things that it brings me pride of being a member of the co-op is our staff.
And what better way to be part of something that you're taking care of your community and you feel good about it.
And all the great people that work there. You know, they know us and they remember us. We don't give them much of an excuse not to, because we're there all the time.
All of us coworkers are such a big family, and we keep the values of the co-op really at the center of everything we do, and people get that, and they enjoy coming here so they can experience that too.
So proud of the co-op. I can't believe it's going to be 50 years old, and I love the new location in the new store, and keep up the great work, everyone.
People gather here, have meals together, we run into each other in the store, and it's just a wonderful place in our community.
Our owners are members of the community, our board is members of the community, our providers, as much as we're able, are members of our local community here. And the end goal of everything we do really is just to be of service to the people around here and support them.
And I just want to say to whomever is not part of the co-op, but if you know people, just invite them to come. Just take that first step, walk to those doors and see how it feels. And you're going to feel right at home. So come home and enjoy and celebrate with us.
I'm just so excited for what the next 50 years brings for our co-op. What's the impact we're going to have? How many more households are we going to reach in our community? Because there's people who even this week are finding out that we're here and that they're welcome here. And that excites me and gives me confidence that we can be here another 50 years. So thank you to everybody who's supported us over the years and who continues to do so, and for spreading the word about the great co-op we have here on the Oregon coast.